with self-doubt. I've got a courage that brings me to my knees. I am equal parts sacred and profane. I live my life that way. I live my life that way. Parties full of everyone I love, so I can slip out the back door and be alone. I fight with angels.
Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Played In Live Clash Magic. Ho, 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 it's magic. We got a great event for you guys tonight. It is going to be absolutely different. It is going to be a blast. We are mixing it up tonight. We've got random matches. You'll see what I'm talking about in a couple minutes. But tonight, people have chosen the class they want to use. It's pretty much, for the most part, priest versus ninjas, but that's okay. What makes it really, really unique is people got to pick a special legendary they can use tonight. Some people like their legend so much, they're just like, I'll take the one I already have. But some people want to play something a little different. And it is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a showdown variety, so we'll get to that in a couple minutes. Also, we did something that tonight's bundle was going to be a single bundle, but there were some cross wires that got miscommunicated. So you guys get the opportunity to double up on tonight's bundle. It has the shoulders. It has a lot of skins for your upgrades. It's got some good stuff. What we had been doing is scaling it back a little bit, and the upgrades have been down. Well, tonight, you guys get a chance to get your upgrade skins again. How many people noticed that we haven't done as many Clash events, and you haven't been able to upgrade your gear as much? Because we always do this really, really good Saturday special, which has all the skins, all the extra stuff, and it's a really, really good bargain. So tonight, you guys, you get two. And if you want to pick up a third, you can also pick up one combined for your faction. So here it is. I know Dimes and Valar are already eagerly like, what's in it? What's in it? That's how they roll. So here you go. Check this out. Really, really good stuff. We've got, take it up top. There's your gold pet skins. You want to upgrade your gold pets. You can pick up two of these complete bundles tonight. Energy orbs, arrowhead, spider silk, ASC iron. Combat orbs, Mag 7, Super 8. Look down on this next row. You also got we got a battle pet. We got a battle pet tour next Saturday. So here you go. Here's a couple paste. Here's a couple juice in there. Take you down. And remember, these are single quantity, but you can pick up two. So you got Hostile 9, Terror 10, but tonight you can get Mythic skins, Colossal skins, Immortal skins, and look at the bonuses up there. Wasteland shoulders. So if you double up the bundle tonight, you're picking up two Wasteland shoulders. That's going to make it a what? It's going to make it a red Wasteland. And I kind of teased this earlier. It's not just the Lost that are out there. The Wicked are a hybrid of the Lost, and you are going to deal with the Wicked very, very soon. So you got the Wasteland shoulders tonight, and a brand new crafting item is the red maple. You need this. This is a maple tree bark. So you need this if you're going to craft items like your custom wand. We're already talking about how to make your own wands, familiar. I mean, there's so many things in the game. This is going to be a big, big part of crafting. So tonight, those of you that pick up the bundle have a chance to get the red maple plant. But again, if you pick up two of these, you're going to be a step ahead because you're already going to have more crafting items to be able to craft more as we roll out the portal and roll into that avenue. Cursed Red, Krampus Ruby, Ravage, Cursed Blue, Krampus Sapphire Secure. And again, this is probably one of the big, the gear is great. The skins are great. But these 2 rows of skins are really what makes this bundle because you're so close to an upgrade. Silver skins, gold, platinum, onyx, prime, iconic, epic, and stellar. And those of you picking up 2 of these bundles, that's double of all of those. Gets you just one step closer to all those big, big upgrades. So that is tonight's epic Saturday night special bundle. And Kel's going to let us know shortly. We got several people picking those up. The other thing, just as a reminder, we got a lot of events coming up. Those of you know, many of you picked up a lot of dead dimes offline. Look at Busy. Busy been doing some crazy beekeeping. She just pops in. She doesn't communicate with me all day anymore, but she pops in. She's like, let me have it. I got to get the stuff. So Busy Bee doubling up on tonight's bundle. Those of you that pick up the bundles, you also know there's been a lot of dead dimes that you have accumulated. If you're curious of how many dead dimes you've added by picking up the bundles or the boxes, always message Kel. Some of you guys, like I said, you picked up a couple 100,000 dead dimes just by doing that. We're also going to have a purge event coming up in the near future, so stay tuned for that. All right, we got a lot of bundles in tonight's event. Kel, going to list it. And again, I think a lot of people capitalized on the double bundle value. So I'm not going to promise we're going to do this at the next Clash event. So we might. You know what? I'm never going to say never, but this is kind of cool just after inventory, and then being able to get a couple platinum, couple onyx, couple stellar, because I know you guys did a lot of crazy upgrades this last time around. All right. She's like, hold up. What? I know when she says 1 second, a lot of you guys are messaging her. And that's cool. That's cool. Because I think tonight's format is going to be fun. It's going to be fast. It's going to be a little bit different. We are playing for points. We have fun. We're playing. But, man, I mean, there's going to be preventions galore. But one thing about tonight's event, as far as your team, you can only play 1 psycho and 1 blue for your team. So that might help alleviate a little bit, right? Right? She is like, it's got a little bit of everything, Sheila. It is a tremendous bundle. And I really like, we put the Wasteland Shoulders in the last box event. There's Bones. Where you at, Bones? Bones popping in. It's like, Speedy was supposed to post for me earlier. Back from the dead. She's under the weather, but still popping in to say hello. Appreciate that. But, yeah, some of you guys might have got these shoulders in the last box event, but tonight, now you really, really get that upgrade, not only for, the gear geeks, but this is real experience. These shoulders save you 3% of your XP when hit by the lost, and I can't even tell. I'm not going to tell you what the wicked do. Just know that Toadwarts is for real. All right. Feel better, Amy. Sit back, chill. Watch us. Relax. There you go. Look at that. Double bundles. Dimes, V-Dub, Craven, Jim, Justice, Trigger, Julia, Flyrod, Cat, Vox, Bank, Mirror Bank. And you got Kel, Rye, Busy, Sheila, Football, and the Arc Bank. Loaded. You guys ready to have some fun? All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you being here on this Saturday night, getting ready for a Saturday night fight. Now I'm going to take you back and explain a little something. All right, these are all of our teams. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to do 2 teams on the field at the same time. Old school style. JJ in the house. There you go, JJ. That's what I'm talking about. JJ hooking it up. So, now with the exception of 1 or 2 people who I know requested the late game, I'm going to roll the die. And whoever matches up is who plays. That's how it's going to go down tonight. So I don't even know who you're going to play. Every team was given a team number. So I'm going to roll it. And the team that comes up first is going to be the team to go first. The team that comes up second is going to be a team to go second. Unless it is Tiny versus you get what I'm saying. All right. You guys ready to get into it? I've been looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So here are the teams. Team 1, Ron and Julia. Team 2, Moon and Craven. Team 3, Kel and Riley. Team 4, Busy and Kat. Team 5, Sheila and Villar. 6, Justice and Crimson. 7, JJ and Dimes. And 8, Tiny and B-Dub. All right. That's who we got. First die roll, ladies and gentlemen. 8-sided die coming up. Team number 2. Oh, look at that. Craven and Moonshot will be playing first. And let's see who their opponent is going to be. Now, the only exception is if Sheila and Villar come up in this role, they're not going to play in this game because Villar requested, because she's working, to play in the second half. All right? But other than that, whoever else comes up in this die roll is going to face off against the Phillips brothers. Here we go. Let's see who matches up. Team number 7, JJ and Deadly Dimes. Oh, boy. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Yes, oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right. The order is up on the board. So it is going to be Moon, then Dimes, then Craven, then JJ. No pressure, JJ. JJ's going last. You know what? JJ's got like 5 championships. She is immune to pressure. All right, here we go. Take you down. And by the way, you guys are going to love this background for tonight. It is wild. Here we go. And you do not have first turn absorption in Clash. All right. We're about ready to kick this thing off. We are going to keep you to 20-second timers. Keep the game rolling. So to be fast, it'll be furious. Now, I got to grab a timer. So give me 1 second. That's the only thing I don't think I had for tonight's event is the timer. And I do have to keep it, I got to keep it rolling because that's what makes it a lot of fun. So I'm going to, you know what? I think I got a timer over on the last Battle Royale event. Everybody good? All right, you guys do me a favor. Give me a 999 if you guys can hear me. I switched to a scene. It was very, very heavy graphics. So everybody please refresh because you all have a little bit of lag. When I switched screens, it crashed not YouTube, it crashed the streaming software. So you guys are probably all operating with a little bit of lag. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are like 30 seconds behind. All right. The order again is Moon, Dimes, Craven, JJ. Give me your pre-match buffs. Man, how many lanterns do we have in here? Jeez. All right. And everybody has the list of who has what. All right. Okay, Moonshot. Start it out. 20-second timer. Move number 1 right now. All right, his timer's up. Red stasis to Dimes. Mirror smoke to Dimes. Gonna play absorption. And a plum arrow to JJ. Green is going to be her mirror smoke. JJ, plum arrow, does a hit. It hits. Moonshot. What would you like to take away? He's like, I don't know. I didn't think she was gonna let it hit. All right, no smokes for JJ. Deadly Dying surrounded by mirror smoke. Has a red stasis and no smokes for JJ. All right, Dimes, 20-second timer, your first move. All right, she's gonna unholy the mirror smoke. Gonna play absorption. No H7. Gonna go whammo. From the fuse to Craven. No juice on it, Craven. Yep, they're gonna let that hit. Fuse is a great weapon, but with no juice and Craven's gear. I'm hitting him for 8%, taking Craven down to 92. Craven Light, you're up. 20-second timer. Timer's up. All right, second timer would have been a nerf timer. He gets the move in. Gonna go red stasis to JJ. Gonna go heal and seal. F5 standard ammo red gel. JJ from Law Dog with Mind Melt. This is a good match. This is like Mirror and Sly against Mirror and Sly. Kind of worked out. Mythic Dark Psycho. Raven Light. That is the only Psycho for the blue team. Going to use the absorption ability, but he's still taking 15. All right, so the heal and seal. $15 technically happens first. So to give him a little bit extra out of that heal and seal, actually. So 15 would take him down 77. It's going to bring him back up to 87. All right, and the final move of the first round. Let's go over to JJ. 20 seconds, JJ. Timer's up. All right, gonna gold spark moon. To make it a half moon. H7 neon red gel from Dark Rain. gonna go. You can't go Cosmic Twisted Metal, JJ, because you have to. The legendary you chose was the Sly Shaw. Although that would have been cool. All right, so Gold Spark. No, all the abilities are activated. H7 Neon Arrow to Craven Light. Craven Light, does it hit? All right, so she can't play Smokes this round because of the Plum Arrow, and Craven Light had put the seal on, so she's just going to break his seal. Gold Spark's good. The shot. Is stopped, and that is the end of round number 1. So at the end of round number 1, we've got Craven Light 87, everybody else 100%. Remember, goes down to who has the most life. Round number 2, Moonshot, 20-second timer. First timer's up. All right, we're going to start the second timer. This is a nerf timer. He's got 20 seconds to get his move in. Easily beats the timer. Oh, you know what? We have not seen old Mac in a while. Moonshot bringing out the Mac attack. So Dimes Mac is basically like the ghost smoke of pets, right? So Moon's going to play it, and it's going to go to about right here, and it's going to hit next turn. Going to play Heal and Seal, Blue Spark himself. And going to play the Max Mask, which is the Mark for Death ability. M7 Whammo. Going to double that damage, and Dime's going to stop it before it even hits her absorption. All right, so Mac is there, hanging out. Heal and Seal works. Blue Spark works. Legendary. Then the shot is prevented. So one prevention and their Psycho has been used. All right, Dimes, you're up. 20 seconds. All right, so Dime's going to, and by the way, there are no Ellies. No Ellies in Clash or Battle Royale. Remember that. So she's going to stab Stasis. with the sword. Then after she kills Stasis, she wants to play red Stasis on Craven, drop a seal, and activate the lantern. So, that's pretty nice. She's activating the lantern so you can't stop the stab. Woo! Deadly dives. Killing Stasis and sending it over to Craven. Epic. Stasis never saw it coming. All right, Craven. That was a little clever there. Craven, 20-second timer for you. His timer's up. All right, Craven, we're going to start a second nerf timer. Nope, we're not. Craven going Seal and Thrill. Also breaking out the red Primus. So red Primus, Seal and Thrill, Madness, Diablo, Mind Blast, and the Lantern is going to make it unpreventable. So I just got to say, this is going to hurt. And the problem is, well, hold on one second. All right, so Craven is using the ability to harness. So he's not attacking with it. Can't Sly Shaw it. Now, here's the thing with Sly Shaw, though. Had he sent the pet to you, which he can't do because he's got a stasis, but had he played a pet that was going to be an attack pet at you, you could have Sly Shawed the pet, and then by default, you would have been Sly Shawed through the lantern. But because he played it for the harness for the extra ability, it's going to hit, and you can't avoid it, and he's got a lot of AP. And based on your base, with the extra bonus Diablo, JJ, he has taken you from 100% down to 20%. 80% shot from Craven Light with the 11% bonus from the Primus and the Madness. 80% of your total base. All right, but all's not lost because, JJ, it's your move. Let's give JJ a 20-second timer. Heal and seal. And she gets the full bonus of these because we're still in round number 2. Ron was just talking about that Synergy Wand earlier. All right, so JJ at 20%, 50 from the whiskey, 60 and 70. Gonna take her back up to 90%. Believe it or not, even after that big hit, Dimes and JJ are winning by 3%. Moon at 100, Dimes at 100, Craven at 87, JJ back up to 90. Final round. Healing is nerfed. No legends. Moonshot, 20 seconds. Timer's up. All right, we're going to start his second timer. This will be a nerf timer. Beats the timer. Red Regis to Craven. Gonna send a max seal over to Craven. Ooh. Gonna Anthrax Wand to seal. Can't Anthrax Wand at Moon because you're sealed. And you have to have a valid target in order to bring it. And because you played the seal on Craven, that can't be removed. So the seal stays. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you redo your move because she prevented something and she sealed. So both of you kind of played off of that move. All right, Dimes is seal and absorbed. JJ has a seal. Moon is sealed, so he can't use the wand to move the seal, which does affect his attack. So Moon, I'm going to let you retype your attack phase, and JJ, you can respond once he does his move. Gonna keep the same move. Now, Red Regis, 25% effective. So that means, Craven, you're getting 6% from Red Regis, gonna take you up to 93. JJ says it hits, gonna get rid of her seal. Craven at 93, JJ at 90. Moon's move is in the books. Deadly Dimes, 20 seconds for you. Timer's up. All right, we're going to start a nerf timer, Dimes. This will lessen the damage you deal. And Dimes, you don't have a seal because Moonshot's Mac hit you. Well, actually, you have a seal, you don't have an absorption. All right. We're going to go Red Paw to Craven Light. Going to put a max seal on JJ. An H9 Super Whammo Red Fuse to Craven Light. Moon says wait. So here's the seal situation. Craven with a seal. Moon with absorption and a seal. Dimes with a seal. No absorption. And JJ about to get a max seal. So JJ covered by seal smoke. All right, so we got Red Paw hits. Going to break Craven's seal. And double strike. Going to take Craven down to 91%. H9 Super Whammo. They're going to play the Gold Psycho. Each team is now used to Psycho. And Dime's going to completely absorb it. All 20%, which means it doesn't break her seal. That's important. Or is it? Okay, so we've got Craven at 91%. JJ at 90%. Craven Light and JJ each have moves to go. Craven, 20-second timer. Can Craven and Moon hold on to the lead? Will we go into overtime? Each player with a stasis on them. Craven's timer's up. All right, he's going to heal Smoke and Moonshine. Takes him back to 100%. All right, JJ, your final move, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Pressure's on. All right, she's going to go Heal and Thrill. Neon Arrow from the Dark Rain. Moon says wait. Using a prevention. Heal and Thrill. Will not resolve, but if it were to resolve, it would have only given her 5%, and Craven and Moon are still at 100%. The prevention stops it. Final score, Craven and Moon 100, Dimes and JJ 90. First win of the night. Close battle. You had Dimes with one of the best moves in a long time. And Craven and Moon had to go defensive and heal mode. That last move was 100% healing overkill to make sure that they got it in. So they had to switch up their strategy quite a bit there to squeak out with the win. That's the way you got to do it in Clash. Clash is different. All right, nicely done, nicely done. Great group tonight, full group tonight. A lot of people playing and watching and cheering and having a good time. Reminds me of the old Clash days. This is what it's all about. JJ, the move was to play Sly Shaw when they targeted you with the stasis. That's when it should have hit. So you had it set up. And that's what they were trying to kind of force so they could hit you later on. All right. Good match. Okay. I don't know what happened to my die roll. Whoa. It's no good. Turned into an ad. That's what happened when it crashed. Give me 1 second so I can figure this out. All right, we're going to take a quick break till I figure this out. 1 second. All right, I'm going to manually roll the dice, so I'm going to have to figure out what happened to the software. When it crashed, my dice program reset to a online ad, so not sure what's going on with that. But anyway, we want to keep the game going. So I'm going to die roll from the remaining teams that are left. And we'll get it fixed before our next stream. All right, we got team number 3, which is Kel and Riley. Against team number 1, Julia and Ron. All right. Kel and Riley versus Julia and Ron. All right, you 4 players, do me the favor of giving me your pre-match buffs. I see Kel's buff, Ron, Julia, and Samurai. Looks like we're good. We got Euclid. Got the Cosmic Guard. Got the eye ring. And we got the lantern. All right, match number 2. Let's have a little bit of fun. Kel, 20-second timer. And she can't even use her own lantern because everybody else is using it. You, Julia, Riley, and Ron. Goes top to top, bottom to bottom. All right, we're going to do your second timer. This is the nerf timer. 20 more seconds. All right, she beats the timer. Oh, Euclid to Julia, Stasis to Ron. Ouch. Pet repel. Julia's like, what am I? You have to tell me what I am. Cannot turn her into a boss because boss is not a valid play on this field. It has to be a valid play, so you got to pick something else. There you go. Turn her into Marty. All right, Julia's Marty. Marty, Stasis, Pet Repel, Absorption. And Ron says, hit me. All right, Ron has no absorption, but he's got good gear. The M7 Ron's taking you down to 78%. That's a good weapon. She's got a good weapon. All right. Let's go over from Kel to Julia. We skipped Julia because she's Marty. Let's go over to Riley. Riley, 20-second timer starting now. Oh, and no M7. Good call. Ron, you're at 92%. Kel has a Pet Repel and Absorption. Julia is Marty. Ron has a Stasis. And Ron took some damage. 8%. All right, here comes the nerf timer for Samurai. She beats it. Who's the red nitro going to? All right, is that going to Ron too? All right, red nitro to Ron. It'll take Ron down to 86%. And Ron, you got a whammo red gel. Like a barrier over on this side. Ron, let me know if the shot hits. And for that matter, let me know if the red nitro hits. All right, shot's going to take Ron. Down to 80. All right, Ron, your team gets a maneuver. Ron, you got 20 seconds. Off to a rough start here with that Euclid. That's what the crowd paid to see. All right, beats it. Synergy wand. F4 Dark Shadow to the Stasis. Activate Cosmic Guard. Mythic Stasis, Gold Nitro, Pet Repel. And Honk Kel to lower health. It hits. All right. Synergy. Taking Ron back to 90. Dark Shadow kills Stasis. Because it's dead, he can send Stasis over to Kel. Gold Nitro to Samurai. Gold Nitro is just going to break her Pet Repel. Gonna give Ron a seal. And gonna lower Kel's health pool by 20%. Not her health. She's still at 100%, but she has less of it. So when she's hit, the percentages will hit harder. Synergy Wand's good. Stab is good. Legendary is good. Pet Repel is all we need. All right, that's the end of round number 1. I've got Ron at 90%. Everybody else at 100. Kel and Samurai take an early lead. Kel, 20-second timer starting now. Timer's up. Gonna play a seal. Trixie to Ron and Stasis. And then she's gonna play a Diddy after the Stasis dies. Y'all know Ron. Ron don't let anything past. Like, nah, not today. Gonna use the red-blue. All right. Blue, and that's gonna break Kel's absorption. All right. Seal is good. Hasn't resolved yet. S8 Trixie to Ron. Does break Ron's seal. But he plays red-blue. Stops the shot on Stasis. And the red breaks Kel's absorption. All right, Julia, you're up. You're no longer Marty. 20-second timer. What's going on, Dow? Mr. Freeze. Timer's up. All right, Julia, here comes the nerf timer. Another 20 seconds. Julia, you might be lagging. There she is. All right. Lantern. Okay. Vines go to Kel. Red Paul goes to Kel. And then Lantern, Madness, Diablo, Dark, Wargo. And she says, it's all going to Kel. Is that correct? She says it should say all go to Kel. She typed it immediately. I'm okay with it. So, Kel, that shot's going to you as well. All right, so, Kel, you got Vines, Red Paul. If it was in a game, I'd charge her a double line effect. All right, so Vines to Kel. Vines going to break her seal. And deal 10%. That's going to take Kel down to 90. Samurai uses the eye ring on the Red Paul. And then the Lantern is undetectable. So the Dark Wargo hits. Kel, pretty good gear. Julia, a lot of AP. You can't detect it, Kel, because it's your lantern. You know, the item that you have that nobody else has. It's funny seeing Kel play Euclid on Julia and Julia using Lantern on Kel. All right. It's undetectable. Your gear is nice, but you're taking 65% of your base. Not quite as hard as a hit on JJ last round, but still, it's going to take you from 90% of your overall health Down to 25%. With your own lantern. Nonetheless. All right, Samurai, you're up. Your team's in a little rough shape right now. 20-second timer. Everybody wants a lantern. Used to be everybody wanted Euclid. No, it was everybody wanted Judas, and everybody wanted Euclid. Now everybody wants a lantern. Thank God there's only one. All right, timer's up. All the legends have been used too, by the way. All right, here comes the nerf timer, Riley. Beats the timer. All right, she's going to put stasis on Julia. Send a max seal over to Kel. S8 Goliath to Ron. Ooh, Riley bringing out the firepower. Throwing the grenades. I love it. All right, Julia's going to use the prevention. Stop the shot. Stasis good. Seal is good. Goliath. All right, final move of round number 2. Ron, you're up. 20-second timer. Kel 25, Julia 100, Riley 100, Ron at 90. Timer's up. Here comes the nerf timer, Ron. Nerf timer is, oh, he gets it. Gonna blitz stasis. Kel is already under the impact of vines, so it won't damage her, but it will break her seal. F5 spray and a hinder. Let me know if it hits, Kel. You got blitz to Julia stasis, vines to you to break your seal, and for good measure, he's also going to put the spray on. And the hinder will have an effect, but remember, hinder drops off in the final round. Kel hits or wait. Ryan, what color? Is your blitz regular? I think Ron's is red blitz. Give me 1 second. Ron, I've got your blitz at regular, not red. You can double check that. All right. Yeah, it is a regular blitz. So, no kill. A regular blitz will not kill a red stasis. It'll kill half of it. All right. So Kel's going to prevent the vines. All right, preventing the vines. So here's what happens. Ron plays blitz. It kills half of the red stasis. They play the vines on Kel. She already has vines, the damage, but he's playing it to break the seal. She prevents the seal from being broken. Then he plays spray AP, but he also put a regular potion on an armor pin shot. Now that doesn't matter, but it doesn't help him because her base is what's low anyway. But the shot doesn't hit because it's not a seal breaker. So it hits and breaks her seal. Okay, so again, blitz kills half a stasis. The vines, they use their prevention. The shot has regular juice on it, but it's an AP shot. They stop the vines, and then Ron's shot breaks the seal. So we go to the final round. In the final round, Kel's at 25, Julia's 100, Riley's 100, Ron is at 90. And Kel, the start of your turn, vines hits you for 10 and takes you down to 15. Now it's your final turn. 20-second timer. All right, she's going to heal and seal and moonshine. That's nice, but healing is nerfed in the final round. So 15 from the moonshine, 3 from the heal and seal. That's 18. It's going to take you from 15% up to 33%. All right, Julia, your final move, 20-second timer. Timer's up. We got Julia, Riley, and Ron. Julia, here comes your nerf timer. Second timer is in effect. Yellow's not under the effect of vines any longer. Julia's still having some lag issues, but her first nerf is 10%. All right, Red Raz to Kel. Gold Spark Riley. T10 Navy to Kel with Mind Melt. All right, Kel. Red Raz to you, Gold Spark to Riley, T10 Grenade. Hits or wait? Hits. All right, Red Raz is going to run into her Pet Repel. Normally it's a seal breaker, but in this case it's not because she had Pet Repel. Costly. Then the T10 grenade is only going to break her seal. So no finishing blow there. All right. Riley, your final move. We got Riley and Ron now. Kel's still at 33. Ron's still at 90. Still a tall task. Samurai, you're up. All right, timer's up. We're going to start the second nerf timer, or second timer, first nerf timer. Beats the timer. Thorn to Julia, blue spark. All right, so you got Thorn. Blue spark gets a regular size. Vines to Julia, S8 Goliath. All right, Thorn Shot. Going to take Julia from 100% down to 82%. Vines. Going to take her down to 72%. And the Goliath is prevented. All right, Kel at 33, Julia 72, Riley at 100, Ron at 90. Ron, your final move. All right. Regis, and it didn't matter. His move could have been, let's do nothing, because they had the win in the bag at the end. Congratulations. They did it by health and a couple big shots in there. Everybody's a hybrid tonight. They're doing a little bit of both. Great job by both teams. Ron and Julia able to, the lantern was huge. That lantern is rough. I'm glad there's not a lot of lanterns. Kel, you wanna sell that thing one day? All right. The score was you won and they lost. That was the score. Ron was at 90. Kel was down to 33. All right, we got 2 more games to go. And I'm going to do a die roll and see who's going to be playing. Team number 5, we got Sheila and Villar. Or Villar and Sheila. Villar first. They already played. Versus Justice and Crimson. All right, Villar and Sheila. Justice and Crimson. This is what it's all about. All right, so if you 4 can give me your pre-match buffs. Very fast-moving matches tonight. A lot of fun. Good battles. Good practice. And it's coming down to 1 or 2 tricky moves. Old school clash. All right, I see Crimson. I see Sheila. Justice. And we just need Villar. There's Villar. Got the lantern as well. All right. Speaking of Villar, she will be going first. The order is Villar, Sheila, Justice, and Crimson. Villar, 20-second timer for you starting right now. Timer's up, Villar. Villar, Justice, Sheila, and Crimson. That's correct. All right, Villar, nerf timer. Better figure out who you're going to hit, or you're not going to be hitting them hard. All right, Villar, 10% nerf right out of the gates. Ouch. We're about to start a 25% nerf. All right, 25% nerf timer coming at you. No, she's here. She just typed her buff. All right, timer's up. Villar, are you with us? Because I'm about to give you a 50% nerf timer before we skip you. There it is. You might want to refresh in a big way. Gold Scold to Justice. Pet Repel. And Absorption. All right, so a couple things here. Gold Scold, Justice. Then she's playing Pet Repel. She's also playing Absorption, which means she can't put that T10 on you. She gets the F5 from the first shot with Lantern. All right, so Justice. Gold Skull's going to hit you. Oh, never mind. Actually, yeah, she did play Absorption. So Justice, if Gold Skull hits, she's going to get one Absorption, and she played an Absorption Potion. But no T10. So does the pet hit? My question. All right, pet hits. Take Justice down to 90%. Villar got her first Absorption. When Scold hits, she gets a second Absorption. The F5 is undetectable with the Lantern, and she's going to haunt Justice to lower his damage. But the F5 Justice is going to take you down to 65%. So you take 10 from Scold, 25% take you to 65. All right, Justice, your first move. 20-second timer. First timer's up. And I got to give Justice his health back because Villar's attack was nerfed. So, Justice, we're taking you back up to 71%, not 65. All right, here comes the nerf timer for Justice. 10% if he doesn't make the timer. All right. First timer is up. Oh, he beat it. He beat it. Just in time. Scold to Sheila. Healing Seal, Absorption, and Trixie to both. Sheila, you got Scold. And a Trixie. All right, so Trixie's going to break one of Villar's absorptions. Scold's going to take Sheila to 90. Trixie's going to take her down. $88. Healing Seal, take Justice back to 81. All right, Villar to 100, Justice 81, Sheila 88. Let's go over to the Shaman. Sheila, you're up, 20 seconds. Timer's up. All right, we're going to start her second timer, which is going to be a 10% nerf timer if we get to the end of it. She beats it. Crimson, let me know if it hits. She's going to go Nitro to Crimson, Heal and Seal, Pet Repel, and then a regular shot, no juice to Crimson. Pet Repel, plus she gets the Seal. Heal and Seal, take her back to 98. It hits, gonna take Crimson. Small damage from Nitro, a little bit of damage from the shot, no juice on it. Taking Crimson down to 87 total. Justice 81, Crimson 87, Sheila 98, Villar at 100. And let's go over to Crimson. Crimson, 20 seconds for you, your first move of the night. First timer is up. Start the nerf timer for Crimson. 10% nerf. We're going to start the 25% nerf. Don't want big damage taken away. Timer is up. All right. I'll give you the same timer we gave Valar. This is for a bigger nerf. This could lower your damage. There it is. All right. Binds to Sheila. Heal and Thrill, D9. H9 Whammo to Sheila. Quite a lot there. Can't play the Heal and Thrill because you played the Bind, so you can't double smoke. So Sheila, you got Binds, and then a D9 with an H9 Whammo to you. All right, Red Psycho, the D9. All right, so she is, so no Heal and Thrill. Binds are going to hit. And it's going to take Sheila down to 88%. Red Psycho for the red team. It's going to hit Crimson. It's going to take her down to 77%. Quick health check before we go to round 2. Valar at 100. Justice 81. Sheila 88. Crimson 77. Crimson's going to use the absorption ability. She's going to stay at 87. All right, let's go to round number 2. Valar. 20-second timer. Round number 2. Sheila, I have to remove your pet repel too because you double smoked. In round number 1, Sheila went Nitro, Heal and Seal, and a pet repel. All right, Valar beat the timer. Red Paw to Justice. Heal and Seal. S8 Navy to Justice. Justice. Red Paw is a double striker. So the first strike would get your absorption. The second strike will get your seal. And then an S8 Navy. Navies can't be blued. Justice hits, or do you have something for it? All right, it hits. Red Paw. First little bit of damage gets rid of his absorption. Second, breaks the seal. The grenade, not a strong grenade, but she's putting a lot of juice on it. Gonna take Justice from 81 down to 60%. And Villar still at 100. Justice, 20-second timer for your move. Stasis to Sheila. Vines to Sheila. And Whiskey. That's a good move. She's already under the effect of Vines, so it won't damage her. Will fizzle out. But the Whiskey is going to take you back to 100%. All right, let's go to Sheila. Sheila, 20-second timer. Vines are going to take you down to 78%. We got Villar at 100, Justice at 100, Sheila 78, Crimson at 87. Justice and Crimson just went into the lead. Remember, in Clash, legends have to be used in the first 2 rounds. Healing is nerfed in the 3rd round. Timer's up, Sheila. Nerf timer for Sheila. Beats the timer. She's going to go Seal and Thrill. Going to Blue Spark. S6 Spruce to Justice. She gets the Seal. Gets the extra damage from the Blue Spark. The Vines stay. No healing effect. And Justice, you got an S6 Spruce. Non-blueable. A little bit of juice on it. See if it hits. Justice equivalent to an S8 after the Thrill and the Blue Spark. Does it hit? Or do we wait? Alright, who are you going to Judas that to? All right, Sheila, your seal has not resolved yet. So he's going to redirect that back to you. And Sheila's going to Judas it back to you. Oh, I love it. They were waiting to Judas each other. All right, Justice, right back at you. All right, Justice, we going to let it hit? Or, wait. I know it's good to see you guys doing some moves that maybe you don't get a chance to do. All right, and it hits. And it's not a super strong grenade, but it does still hit nonetheless. We're taking Justice from 80%, from 100% down to 87%. Sheila and Villar slightly ahead of Justice and Crimson. Justice and Crimson both at 87. So down 26 total. Sheila and Villar down 22 total. All right. But we got the final move. Now, Sheila, your seal does resolve. And we go to Crimson. Crimson, final move in round number 2. 20-second timer. Super close game. 4 points separate the two teams. Timer's up. Let's start the nerf timer. 20 seconds for a 10% nerf. Beats the timer. Going to put stasis on Villar. Smart move by Crimson. Using the heal and seal and the whiskey now. She gets full benefit of it. Going to take her back to 100%. That will put Crimson and Justice slightly in the lead going into the final round. With Villar and Sheila both having stasis, but they got a little bit of protection. All right, each player, one additional move. No legendaries this round. And healing is nerfed. Yeah, you can't do that. Y'all know you can't prevent a stasis. It's passive. Y'all two have been playing this game for 4 years. Has anybody ever prevented a stasis? Ever? You don't think Ron would be preventing that 24/7? Well, yeah, you can sly shaw it. JJ, you didn't send that letter to JJ earlier, though, Crimson. She needed that. She needed that letter a little earlier. All right, final round, close game. Villar, your final move. 20-second timer. Good luck, everybody. This is what it's all about. Game's close. Who's got stuff left? What it's going to boil down to. I'm going to keep you on the nerf timers this round, though. We need to turn up the pressure a little bit. Timer's up, Villar. Every little bit of damage is going to matter. Here comes your 10% nerf timer. Might come down to who gets a good crisp move in this round. She gets the move in, binds to Justice. Red Primus, H9 Navy to Justice. Primus is a passive ability because she has stasis, so she's getting the benefit from it. So Justice, you got vines, and then you got a grenade, and you got no seals or anything. So are those, you and your team, are those going to hit? Crimson is going to prevent it. All right, Justice. Just taking 10 from the vines, going to take him down to 77. All right, so here's how close this game is. They're preventing the shot with 3 players to go. Villar at 100, Crimson at 100, Sheila at 78, Justice at 77. It is a 1-point game right now. But Justice and Crimson have one additional move. Justice, 20-second timer. First timer is up. We're going to the nerf timer. Starting now. Second timer is up. All right, his attack will have a 10% nerf modifier or healing modifier. 25% nerf timer coming up, Justice. All right, he beats the timer. Red Paul to Sheila. Seal and some moonshine. Moonshine's going to lose 10% of its effectiveness. Sheila, you got Red Paul coming at you. Double striker. So 25% of 54. Justice getting 14% back, bring him up to 91. Sheila's going to prevent the Red Paul. All right, so Justice up to 91. Crimson at 100. Sheila, the vines are going to break your seal and hit you for 10%. You didn't get rid of them last turn. 20-second timer. Sheila at 68. Justice 91. Crimson at 100. Timer's up. All right, here comes a 10% nerf to the shaman. Second timer, Sheila. Beats the timer. All right, Heal and Thrill. Synergy with the H9 Spruce to Crimson. Sheila getting 8 back. Gonna bring her up to 76. Justice gonna prevent it. All right. Crimson, listen closely. You're at 100. Justice is at 91. Villar's at 100. Sheila's at 76. You have the lead. What's your final move? Crimson, final move. Type it. Gold Regis to Justice, but it didn't matter. She just wanted the bonus. She's like, get him to 100. Crimson and Justice both at 100%. Villard 100. Sheila a little bit lower, but good game by all players. The Stasis got them. Flip-flop. They had a lot of protection, but a couple good preventions and timely preventions from Crimson and Justice, getting the big win. Nice combination, nice team. All right, let's put them up here up top. Clutch wins tonight. All right, I'm going to roll it and see who goes first. But I have to roll until I get one of the two teams. All right, the team's already played. They've already played. All right. We got Team 8, B-Dub and Tiny. And we know who they're playing. They're playing Busy Bee and Cat. Final match of the night. Should be a lot of fun. Tiny, B-Dub, Busy and Cat. Give me your pre-match buffs. The order will be B-Dub, Busy, Tiny, and then going last is going to be Cat. Buffs, please. All right, we've got Busy with a lantern. Cat with a sly shawl. B-Dub with Judas. And Tiny with a lantern. Look at that. 2 lanterns, a sly shawl, and a Judas. That should be fun. And this has been a lot of fun just seeing you guys mix it up. Some great gameplay tonight. All right, we started out B-Dub with you. 20-second timer. Get your move in now. Scold to Busy, Pet Repel, M7 Red's Revenge loaded. I don't even need a timer. Look at that. All right, Busy, you got Scold coming at you. Cat, you got M7 Red's Revenge coming at you. That's the way you get out of the gates with some action. Busy, Cat, you with us? Hits or wait? All right, Busy and Cat, I'm not seeing anything from either one of you. All right, hits. Scold. Taking Busy down to 94%. M7 Red's Revenge on Cat. Hitting a little harder, taking her down. To 81%. All right, Busy. You're up. 20-second timer. Beats the timer easily. Mythic Xavier. Seal. Gonna Gold Spark Tiny. M7 Navy loaded. She's like, let me add some mass destruction to that. Nice. Using Xavier as a rage bank. Tiny. You gonna eat this one? All right, it hits. 7 mass destruction, adding a rage from Xavier. Not as strong as the Red's Revenge, but a good opening attack on Tiny. Down to 88. B-Dub at 100, Busy 94, Tiny 88, Cat 81. Give Busy a seal. All right, Tiny. Deadly Dimes. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Got Red Nitro to Cat. Pet Repel Absorption. Busy says wait. No sonars and no Ellies. Hinder is good. All right, gonna give Cat a -2. Red Nitro. So we need to see Cat, does that hit? And the blue spark. All right, Red's Revenge with no juice, Tiny. And a Red Nitro, though. Take Cat down to 69%. Cat 69, Tiny 88, Busy 94. Cat, you're up, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Red Nitro to Tiny. Gonna get rid of his Pet Repel. Decay Smoke. And Whiskey. All right, Decay Smoke. Gonna break your seal, and you cannot reseal until you heal through it. And a heal and seal does not heal through it. And Whiskey. Gonna bring Cat back to 100%. Red Nitro gets rid of the Pet Repel. Decay Smoke breaks the seal, and she cannot reseal, or he cannot reseal, until he heals the effect. And that's the end of round number 1. Let's go to round number 2. B-Dub, 20 seconds for you starting now. How many of y'all remember we used to do tag team and we used to do solo, and on any given night we would have 7 or 8 matches, just like tonight. And we'd have a slate of people playing, and then we'd have a group of people waiting to play. Like we'd have 4 or 5 matches already determined. And then a few people would be waiting like, I want to get in, I want to get in. All right, B-Dub, we got a 10% nerf timer coming up. She beats the second one, no nerf on her attack. Red Nitro to Cat, Vines to Busy. S8 Red's Revenge, and she's playing some mass destruction. So Cat and Busy, let me know if the attacks that are going at you hit. See, JJ, that's the way you do it right there. Say it. Say it. She does lose her seal. And Busy does take the vines. Gonna break Busy's seal. Give her that. B-Dub does get the seal smoke from Nitro. Ron just did it. Bye, Felicia. All right, Red Nitro does not hit Cat, but B-Dub gets the seal shell from it. Vines to Busy, and that's going to take Busy down to 84%. And the Red's Revenge is a no-go. All right, let's go over to Busy. Busy, 20-second timer for you. Ron, you just got blacklisted. You can't say it. Busy beats the timer. All right, gonna play Vines, Silver Spark, Red Paul to Tiny, using the Cluster F ability. H9 Monster from the Lantern. Oh, man. Okay. You know who's wishing he had a Sly Shaw right now, don't you? Tiny. All right, Vines is going to Dimes, let me know if the Vines and the Red Paul hit. Wow, she went H9, Cluster F, and is throwing a monster. She's like throwing monsters in Clash. You don't think it matters? It matters. All right, she's going to prevent the Vines. So the Vines do not break the absorption. Red Paul is going to double strike. Now, the problem with that is, Dimes, when Red Paul touches that, it gets rid of it. So it's not like he takes a piece of the absorption and hits it again. So To be honest, it was kind of a wasted prevention. All right, so the prevention leaves the vines. Red Paul, first strike, breaks the absorption. It takes a little bit of damage. From 88 down to 86. Red Paul doesn't do much. But that monster's going to do some stuff. Monster Cluster F, can't see it coming. Taking Tiny from 86%. Down to 36%. Busy going nuts with the H9 monster with Cluster F. All right. Tiny, you're up. 20 seconds starting now. Busy 84, Tiny 36, Cat at 100, B-Dub at 100. Busy and Cat just pulled into the lead. Gonna go, can't target Cat. Yes. She has mass destruction too. You can't put a red stasis on Cat because she's invisible. All right, Busy, you got red stasis. She's playing Heel Smoke and Whiskey. Nice. Whiskey to 86 and surrounded by Heel Smoke. Tiny and B-Dub back into the lead. All right, Cat, you can stay invisible and pass, or you can get a move in. 20-second timer. At this exact moment, Tiny 86, Busy 84, a 2% difference separating the two teams. We have to wait for Cat's turn. Timer's up. All right, we're going to start a nerf timer. 20 more seconds. All right, we're going to start the second nerf timer. right, this is a 25% nerf. She beat it. Skull to Tiny. Heal and Seal. And Lucid Shot to Tiny. Scold, Heal and Seal. Absorption. And a Lucid Shot. Tiny. Hits or wait. Can't Gold Psycho. It is stopped by Marty, and there's no Martys in Clash yet. It's a problem. It's a problem for tonight. Prevention. I can tell you that's a good prevention. There has been some upgrades going on with that. That was a pretty sneaky move. All right, Skull to Tiny. Take Tiny down to 76%. Heal and Seal and Absorption. And the shot's prevented. And that is the end of round number 2. And I'm just going to say, it took 4 matches and a battle royale for somebody to figure out that the mage book could not be stopped by a psycho. B-Dub, 20-second timer. B-Dub at 100. Cat at 100. Tiny 76. Busy 84. Cat and Busy with a slight lead. Marty's will be added to the next Clash and Battle Royale event. For sure. It is. It is a weapon much like a gun, but it fires projectiles that can only be stopped by Marty. They're very good. All right, here comes the nerf timer, B-Dub. 10% nerf. All right, she beats the timer. All right, Busy is already affected by Vine. She didn't heal him. So the Vine smoke just fizzles. Red Paul to Busy, H9 Goliath, and Nocturnal, meaning no sparks can be played this round by anybody. Red Paul to Busy. Double strike, taking Busy from 84 down to 78. H9 Goliath. Red Blue. Red from the Red Blue would break B-Dub's absorption. And Nocturnal, nobody can play any Sparks this entire round. All right. We're going to go over to Busy. And Busy, start of your turn, the vines that are already on you are going to take you down to 68%. Putting B-Dub and Tiny back in the lead. 20-second timer. Busy, Tiny, and Cat, everybody. And it'll bring a conclusion to Clash number 6. All right. Decay Smoke to Tiny. Tiny is already hold on. All right, Tiny healed the last. Yep, he healed through the first one. That's what I was checking. All right, so Decay Smoke to Tiny. He cannot play any seals until he heals yet again. And Moonshine. 15% coming back to Busy. Puts her up to 83. Temporarily moving him back into the lead. Moonshine 60, she only got 25% of it. So right now, B-Dub at 100. Busy at 83. Tiny at 76. And Cat at 100. It's going to come down to Tiny versus Cat, y'all. All right. Tiny, your final move of the night. All right, first timer's up. We're going to start a 10% nerf timer right now. All right. Playing Gold Icky is good. Playing Moonshine is good. Playing Heal and Seal is smart because the seal will not resolve until the next round. So, Moonshine, 15%. Bring Tiny back to 91. Heal and Seal will bring Tiny to 94. Gold Icky break Cat's absorption. And it's going to take Busy from 83% down to 76%. All right, so the table is set. We have one move remaining, and it is Cat. Cat and B-Dub are at 100 each. Tiny is up to 94. Busy is down to 76. There's an 18% difference. Tiny is surrounded by Heal and Seal. Should resolve. Cat, you have a 20-second timer starting right now. All right, Mythic Regis, Vines, and a Mage Book. Mythic Regis is going to get Busy 7%. B-Dub and Tiny. You have Vines, and you got a T10 Mage Book shot. Oh, I didn't want. It hits! The Vines is going to take Tiny to 84. That would have been a 1-point advantage. And the final shot gets through. Cat and Busy. Final shot of the game, taking home the victory with a 1-2 shot. Vines and the Mage Book. And that was a great night of Clash, everybody. Great night, great battle. Went down to the wire. Sneaky Mage Book play. But good fun. Good fun by everybody. Great battle, great match, great night. And we got a lot of matches in a short period of time. Look at all the players. We had 16 people play tonight in just a couple hours. That's pretty impressive. So just like the old school. So for tonight's points, winning teams are going to get 4 points. The second place teams are going to get 2 points. And remember, for standings at the end of the year, you get gold orbs for all your points. So we add up all the totals, and you get that many gold orbs. So just incentive to keep playing, to have a good time, to get involved, make your way up the rankings, and of course, playing for the throne room as well. The winner is going to walk away with this in their faction's castle. And don't forget, we got Darby. No relation to Derby. They did, Ron. What are you talking about? Ron's been drinking whiskey again tonight. Don't pay any attention to him. All right. Great fun, everybody. A blast. So I'm going to take you guys over to the battle bar. We'll listen to a couple songs. We'll wind it down. I want to say thank you guys to a great week. I know, again, Tammy, all of our thoughts and prayers are with your family, your mom, that she gets well, gets strong. I know we had a tough match the other night. We had a great event last night. Took you guys into a brand new realm. Wizards of the Wild West, Toadwarts. We've got a revitalized Clash. Next week, we got 2 great faction wars. Thursday night, we got a Wizard box event. Then Friday night, we're going to take you further into Toadwarts, and the story just gets a little crazy. And then next Saturday, y'all know, next Saturday is Pet Battle Pro Tour. So we got an action-packed week. You guys have a great day off tomorrow. Have a lot of fun, chill, get some rest, get ready for next week, because we're going to be super, super busy next week. So head over to the Battle Bar, everybody. Who's buying the first drink? Type it in chat if you're picking up the first beverage.
I have 5 things to say, 5 fingers on my hand. Lord knows I can't do much, but baby, I do what I can. Before the day I met you, this world did not exist, nor any other like it, baby, I am sure of this. And whatever I was searching for, it was always you. Now that I have found you, let me tell you what I'll do. I have 5 things to say, 5 coins to give away. You know my money's counterfeit, but accept it anyway. When everything I own gets burned away, goes up in smoke, I can walk away and laugh about it, treat it like a joke. Cause if it's only just the 2 of us, that's really all I need. Sometimes I can't remember why I learned to count to 3. Oh, you are the sky that my spirit circles in, the love inside of love. Oh, you are the soil where my life begins again, the love inside of love. Oh, I have 5 things to say, 5 songs that I can sing. I'm gonna sing them with my whole heart, really giving everything. I'm gonna open up this heart and put my soul out on display. All the anger and frustration, all the sadness and the pain. But there is joy and there is happiness tucked up in there too, spilling out into this love song that I'm singing just for you. I met you, this world did not exist.